Did you know that Volkswagen, a brand now worth over $130 billion, rose from the ashes of one of the darkest chapters in history? Once a key player in Nazi Germany's war machine, exploiting forced laborers and stealing designs, this automotive giant has a story that's both shocking and inspiring. Stick around as we uncover how VW transformed from a symbol of oppression to a global powerhouse, and the hidden truths that shaped its journey. Imagine a car that became a symbol of hope for a nation, yet emerged from the shadows of one of history's darkest times. This is the extraordinary story of Volkswagen, a brand that evolved from a Nazi propaganda tool into one of the world's largest car manufacturers. Our journey begins in the early 20th century. Germany was a nation struggling to recover from the devastating effects of World War I. The Treaty of Versailles had left the country in shambles, with rampant inflation, unemployment, and widespread despair. The German people needed a beacon of hope, something to unite them in a time of chaos. In this turbulent environment, a man named Adolf Hitler rose to power. In 1933, he sought to revitalize the country and create a sense of national pride. One of his ambitious goals was to produce an affordable car that every German citizen could own. He envisioned a people's car, or Volkswagen. But to make this dream a reality, he needed a visionary engineer. Enter Ferdinand Porsche. Porsche, already renowned for his innovative automotive designs, was approached by Hitler to create this people's car. In a meeting filled with grand promises, Hitler laid out his vision for a vehicle that would not only serve as a mode of transportation, but also as a symbol of the new Germany. Porsche began sketching designs for a compact, reliable vehicle. In 1938, after years of development, the KDF wagon, the Strength Through Joy car, was unveiled at the Berlin Motor Show. It was a revolutionary vehicle with a unique design and an affordable price tag of 990 Reichsmarks, roughly the cost of a small motorcycle at that time. The car's rounded shape and the promise of reliability captured the imagination of the German public. However, this was not just a car, it was intertwined with the very fabric of the Nazi regime. The KDF wagon was envisioned not only as a means of transport, but as a tool for mass mobilization. Hitler wanted every German family to own a car, linking automotive production to national pride. But there was a dark twist to this vision. As the Nazi Party's grip on power tightened, the Volkswagen factory was built in a place called KDF City, meant to be a utopian workers' paradise. The plan was grand, but the reality soon changed. With the outbreak of World War II, the factory switched from producing civilian cars to manufacturing military vehicles, including the infamous Kübelwagen and Schwimmwagen. To meet the urgent demands of the war, Volkswagen began to rely heavily on forced laborers, Polish civilians, Russian prisoners of war, and Jewish detainees, who were subjected to horrific working conditions. These individuals were treated inhumanely, often working long hours under extreme duress and facing brutal treatment. Imagine working in a factory surrounded by barbed wire, knowing that your life was expendable, your future bleak. The Volkswagen factory became a vital cog in the Nazi war machine. At its peak, it produced thousands of military vehicles, but the production came at a horrific cost. Workers suffered from malnutrition, disease, and exhaustion, and many lost their lives within the factory walls. As the war raged on, the factory was targeted in Allied bombings, causing significant damage. By 1945, as Germany surrendered, the factory lay in ruins, and the dream of the Volkswagen, a car for the people, was overshadowed by the atrocities committed under its name. In the aftermath of World War II, the factory was seized by the British. Initially, they had plans to dismantle it, but they soon realized that the design and production capabilities held great potential. Rather than obliterate the facility, they decided to revitalize it. Enter Ivan Hurst, a young British Army officer and engineer who recognized the potential of the KDF wagon design. Hurst was tasked with overseeing the Volkswagen factory's reconstruction. He saw an opportunity to not only revive the factory, but also to rebrand it in a way that could shed its dark past. Hurst began producing the Beetle, emphasizing its unique design and affordability, while also distancing it from its Nazi origins. By 1949, the Volkswagen factory began rolling out the first Beetles to a world hungry for change and hope. The iconic rounded shape and reliable performance captured the hearts of the German people. The Beetle quickly became a symbol of post-war prosperity, a stark contrast to the vehicle it once was. The demand for the Beetle skyrocketed as the factory produced thousands of units. The affordability of the Beetle allowed families to own a car for the first time, and its practicality made it a staple on the roads. By the early 1950s, Volkswagen was exporting Beetles to markets across Europe and eventually to the United States. The marketing strategy focused on the Beetle's quirks, affordability, and reliability. As it made its way to America, the Beetle was portrayed not just as a car, but as a lifestyle choice, a symbol of freedom and adventure. With its unique design and grassroots marketing campaigns, the Volkswagen Beetle found its way into the hearts of the American public, cementing its status as a cultural icon of the 1960s. In 1955, Volkswagen celebrated a monumental milestone, the production of its 1 millionth Beetle. The company had transformed from a factory of oppression to a symbol of resilience and success. The Beetle continued to evolve, becoming the best-selling car in history, with over 21 million units sold worldwide by the time production ended in 2003. As the 1960s turned into the 1970s and beyond, Volkswagen diversified its offerings, introducing various models, including the Volkswagen Golf and the Passat, both of which became bestsellers in their own right. The company embraced innovation, adapting to the changing automotive landscape, including safety and environmental standards. Today, Volkswagen stands as one of the largest automotive manufacturers in the world, with a diverse portfolio that includes luxury brands like Bentley, Porsche, and Lamborghini. The company has embraced new technologies and is heavily investing in electric vehicles and sustainable practices, positioning itself as a leader in the future of transportation. But as we celebrate this remarkable transformation, it's essential to remember the complex legacy of Volkswagen. The story is not just about corporate success. It's intertwined with a dark past that reminds us of the moral complexities of history. The evolution from a Nazi propaganda tool to a global automotive powerhouse is a testament to resilience, innovation, and the ability to learn from the past. As we explore the legacy of Volkswagen, we see how the company has navigated its past while striving to create a future filled with promise. The journey of Volkswagen is a story of transformation, of overcoming adversity, and ultimately, of redefining what it means to be a people's car. As we reflect on Volkswagen's incredible transformation from its dark origins to a global automotive powerhouse, we see a story of resilience, innovation, and the capacity for change. This journey reminds us that even in the face of a troubled past, redemption and growth are possible. But this story isn't just about a car company, it's about how we can learn from history and strive for a better future. What do you think? Can a brand truly rise from the shadows of its past? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this exploration of Volkswagen's journey as fascinating as we did, hit that subscribe button and join us for more compelling stories that challenge our perceptions and inspire us all. Thank you for watching, and let's keep the conversation going.